bags for the bow tie.
Oh my god, crop tops are going to be the cause of my meltdown. I was wondering why the pan was sticking to the counter and then in there. I was like, maybe it's sticking to the counter because it's wet or something. My phone sticky thing was magnetized to the bottom. Good morning, happy Friday. I don't normally record on Fridays unless it's like for a TikTok. I don't know, I just felt like it today. We had a nice snow day yesterday. She had a play date. I'm feeling very refreshed today because Josh was home for a good amount of yesterday as well. It was a pretty decent day yesterday, and now it's a daycare day. I've got the baby, he's still napping. The sun is shining. There's snow covering everything, so it just looks really pretty, like a winter wonderland. So I am making another batch of my maple cinnamon chia seed granola because obviously we went through this bag and I really liked it. So this time I did half honey, half maple syrup because we have a lot of honey and maple syrup is expensive. So I think I hear him waking up now though. So I am going to set the timer for that in the oven and give him a bottle. I've locked myself in Seren's bathroom, or I guess the kids' bathroom slash upstairs bathroom. And I'm gonna paint my nails. I have this red nail polish. I really want my nails done like actual fake nails, but this will have to do. I'm just trying to put the baby down for a nap and he's really cranky, but I'm hoping he keeps his soother in and falls asleep. It's only like 10:30, I think, but I've got some errands to run today for Valentine's Day. I ordered some photos and I'm going to make a little collage for Josh and then get some of his favorite snacks, put together the collage, and also maybe look around Winners to see if there's anything that he might like there. Then tomorrow, maybe tonight actually, it might be nice to do it tonight. Surprise him and watch Mamma Mia with him, because I don't know that I've actually ever watched it with him, but he loves Mamma Mia. I've just never been a huge fan. I think we watched the second one together. I think he would like that. I got this little set from Amazon. The brand is Mode Loans. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how it's spelled. It came with top coat, builder gel, base coat, and then I also have this little set with colors, but they're all like different shades of brown. I got them in the fall, so they're very good fall colors, but not what I want. So I got this one from Walmart. It's a Sally Hansen gel nail polish, and it did say that it's supposed to dry under UV light, because sometimes you get gel nail polish but it's supposed to be like an air dry, and I do not want that. So I think I am going to put on a YouTube video, do my nails, just sitting here on Seren's stool. I think what I'm gonna do though with like the shopping stuff, because I also need to get a couple of grocery bits. We need like milk and stuff, and I want to make homemade yogurt again tonight, so I definitely need to get some extra milk for that. I think I'm just gonna go out in the afternoon, like give myself a couple of hours before I have to get Seren, and do all the shopping and then pick her up and bring her home. But I want to make sure that I don't pick her up too early, because she always gets upset when I do, even though I'm like, I loved when my mom would pick me up early. It was such a treat, but she always misses out on the fun times at daycare when I pick her up early. So that makes her mad. And especially because today is their like Valentine's Day. I don't know if they're doing a party or anything, but they're having like their Valentine's exchange, so I want her to have lots of time to do that. I'm the type of person that if I'm not early, I am late. So I'm always like giving myself a lot of time, like extra time to get caught up in traffic, or if the baby needs something, like I always give myself extra time when I'm going anywhere. A lot of the times that means I'm early. And Seren's not a fan, but that's okay. Okay, did not pass the test of cat petting. That's how you know that it's not been cured for long enough, because I have fur stuck on my fingernails now. And I really thought it was ready. How did I get it on these fingernails? Still sticky. I made the mistake last time of not letting one or two of the layers in between the top coat cure, because the top coat cures very easily, like because it goes on very thin, and the nail polish itself is much thicker, so it's hard to do like a thin layer. It really fucked up the whole thing. Like it started wrinkling and just like slid right off because the underneath was wet. So I'm taking my time. I'm watching Vanilla Mace, and I am now picking Percy hairs out of my nails. Okay, I used up the full 30 minutes that I've been allotted for his nap times. He is still sleeping. Not that clean, but I need to pump, and I am starving, so. Literally, since I paint my, like when I paint my nails, I become like an ASMR beauty influencer, or you know, try to like do that. Does it not give it that extra little oomph though? Like especially because the red matches, look how messy that is. The red matches my shirt. He was stirring, and now he's like staying still with his arm up. When his arms are up, that's when you know he's like actually asleep. So good sign. What is on the counter? Yuck. I found this bottle in the diaper bag. I'm like really curious to know what it smells like, but I also don't want to make myself throw up. Okay, you know what? We tried formula for like a day when he first started having his really bad colicky episodes, and that doesn't smell as bad as the formula did stuck on a bib, like just hours after it had been eaten. So formula stinks. I have never smelled something so vile. Like, nothing makes me gag, but the smell of the formula dried on his bibs and his clothes made me gag severely. I want to do a little workout, but first I've got a mess to clean up. He's finally asleep. He's been asleep for about 15 minutes, I think. I've just been laying on the floor. I was gonna do a workout on my phone, but I kept getting interrupted by him crying, so I got annoyed. So I just did a quick, literally 2 or 3 chest and then tricep workouts, and then I'm done, whatever. This is going to be a test for Miranda to see if she watches my videos, because I was just laying on the floor considering if I was going to keep working out, and then I scrolled upon this video from my new favorite TikTok creator, Candy Gigi. I think if you know, you know. Can't wait, Lord.
Hello, Christmas. Could I get a kitten wrap, please? Christmas, thank you.
Okay, so she came up on my For You page like probably a week or 2 ago, and genuinely cry laughed at that. And every subsequent video of hers, I have cry laughed, except her explanation of why she does this. It's like a social experiment, but the reason that she does it is very, very sweet and made me appreciate it so much more. And I was just like cry laughing and sending a Snapchat of me cry laughing about those videos to Miranda. I showed it to Josh. Doesn't get my humor. We do not have the same sense of humor, Josh and I, and it makes me so sad because I will think something is the funniest thing in the world and be so excited to show him, like, this is it. This is the one that he's gonna laugh at. Never does. I don't know if he's just trying to keep it up to seem like he doesn't find the things that I like funny. Whatever. It's 1:05, and I think once he wakes up, because I put him to sleep in his bassinet in the game room just so that, because he has been very tough getting down for naps the past few days because he's been a little bit stuffy and sick and just cranky. So I like to stay on the same level that he is napping on, which means I'm either upstairs when he's napping, or in this case I'm down in the basement while he's napping, because it's just so annoying to have to run back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, because it takes a long time of the back and forth until he falls asleep. Anywho, he's growing out of his bassinet that's in there. Like, his head is literally touching the top. That's probably why he was so mad that I put him in there, but I wanted to get a workout in. Yeah, after he wakes up, I think I am just gonna go out, and I'm gonna kind of in that way force myself to stay out of the house. Like, maybe we'll go for a walk or something, but I'm going to bring my pumps. I'm going to bring some milk and a bottle, obviously. Bring everything that I need to stay out hours, because I do have some things that I need to do. I need to go to multiple different stores. I need to get some groceries, but I also kind of want to go and try a snack somewhere. Like, I've been watching so many of Vanilla Mace. I've been watching so many of her videos, and the most recent one that I watched while I was doing my nails was her and QT and Katie going and trying these viral TikTok snacks. And obviously we don't really have anything viral in Halifax, Nova Scotia, But I thought it might be fun to go out and get a snack somewhere. Maybe, no, I don't think I'll go. I was gonna say maybe go try the Valentine's Day menu at Crumble, but one, I think it would be way too busy today to do that. And two, I don't really want to. Like, it's super overhyped and I want to try something new, something actually yummy and delicious. Really been craving Izzy's bagels, and they have heart-shaped bagels for Valentine's Day. Or, oh my God, I actually saw this TikTok of a place, I think it's in Cole Harbor, of this cafe that has cube croissants. Always wanted to try one of those. That looks so cool. Also in Dartmouth, there is 2 by C, which I've been there before, but they have like a different rotating menu of croissants and they're the most delicious things ever. So a little sweet treat wouldn't hurt. A little outing to have a little date with myself wouldn't hurt. That's what I'm going to do to try and not pick up Seren early. I just think that would be nice and fun. Also, when we first moved in, obviously we put this bed here to be a guest bed. We had discussed putting a wall here to make another bedroom down here. We still want to make another bedroom down here, but I'm thinking of doing it on this end instead because that's where that room is. So keep the bedrooms on the same side. It'll have to be like an awkward wall shape to like go around the door, but then come out so that it goes around that window there. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to explain because it's all backwards, but I think that would be really nice. And then having the play area on this side. But then it's also just like, it makes more sense because we have the crafting area here. So if we closed in this with a wall, it would just be kind of close to everything else. I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say. Whatever, it doesn't even matter because it's a far in the future thing, because our house spending money needs to be spent on putting fucking grass out there in the spring, and it's gonna cost so much money. Basically just going to wait here until he wakes up. It's the first time I've done that kind of build with this before. I actually just recommended that to a mom friend of mine, and I recommended it because we love it obviously, and we got it off of Amazon, but we got it for like $160 or $180, I want to say, and now it's like $380 on Amazon. And I felt bad because I looked it up afterwards to like send her the link, and I was like, oh, my bad. It's like $400 now, which is the same price as a fucking nugget couch. I don't know why. And then I couldn't find any like similar ones that were comparable for a cheaper price. And I'm really disappointed because we were gonna get another one this coming Christmas or for his birthday for the baby, so that we had two and we could like make bigger forts and make different builds and whatever. And they both had one. But unfortunately that's not gonna happen. Oh my God, no fucking way. I did a same day order from Staples for the photos, which I usually don't do, but I have been so behind on gift planning this year. Like Valentine's Day is my mom's birthday, and then 3 or 4, oh my God, I feel so bad. Every single year I forget which day his birthday is on. The 17th or the 18th? I want to say it's the 18th, but then I'm pretty sure it's the 17th because I think I misled Miranda one year into thinking that it was the 18th, and then we both forgot to wish him a happy birthday. Anyways, 2 birthdays coming up that I have no idea what I'm doing for them. Sorry if you're watching this, but I just like, there's been a lot going on, so I need to figure out what I'm doing for my mama. It is so gorgeous outside. I would love to go for a walk. I'm trying to like fit too many things in. I'm just like a little bit hyper right now, I think. I need to calm down. Okay, he is fed. I'm gonna try and get him packed up in the car seat. But unfortunately, the migraine that I've had for the past few days has just made its rounds for today. I thought I woke up today and it would be a day without the migraine, but it's so strange. It's like there's a little bit of pain behind it, but it's mostly vertigo, which isn't the best. So I did take some like extra strength Tylenol. I'm going to take some Gravol as well, because sometimes that can help the dizziness, or at least the nausea that gets associated with it. But I really don't like driving when I have these, and it's also super bright out. It's 2 o'clock. I only need to survive like 2 hours. 10 degrees. Oh, it says 0 now, but it did say it was 10 degrees. I hope you marry rich. Never heard that song before. Only heard like 30 seconds of it. Kind of fucking rock with that. But we are at wieners. And then I'm going to pick up my photos. I think I'm gonna have to go home because he's cranky. He had a giant poop while I was in perusing the aisles of winners. So no doubt that's making him upset, but winners was not a success. Why is it? Yeah, it's my turn, you Nimrod. Why is it that every man scent smells the same? It's like fucking, it's either literally, I'm not even joking. Oh, I wanted to break my camera. We're still rolling. Yeah, apparently it is bergamot or leather and whiskey. All three of which just smell like ass to me, so he's not getting cologne. And he did get home early, which is why I'm going home, because he's going to pick up Seren, and there goes my sunglasses. I am just gonna, actually, you know what, on the way home, maybe I will pick up, I wanna go to Dairy Queen and get those cupcakes because apparently we have those in Nova Scotia. Oh, I need to go and get milk. So I may or may not be in the DQ drive-thru. It was just extra motivation that I didn't want to cook for supper, so I'm also getting us chicken strips and fries. And then going home, I'm gonna pump, I'm gonna change the baby's poopy bum, and Josh is gonna pick up Seren, and we're just gonna have a fun little night. I'm so excited. He is hungry, but it takes like 10-15 minutes of crying and screaming to figure that out. I know, I have the bottle, right? I do, I have the bottle ready. That was not fun. An hour later, and he is down for his last nap of the day. Just want to show the shoes that I got Seren. We don't have any. I was looking through this closet earlier and I realized that all of these shoes are going to be too small for her this spring, summer. We need some indoor shoes for school, so I haven't decided if these are going to be her spring shoes or her indoor shoes, because on the one hand, I really want these to be her spring shoes, and you'll see why. They're so cute. They wouldn't get dirty if they were her indoor shoes at school. I don't know, but these are them. Little Reeboks. They are the cutest things, and they're the ones that I love because they're just slide-ons, which her other ones are as well, but oh my god. They're so cute, but they would just get so dirty if they were her home shoes, but I don't know, maybe, I don't know. And then I don't know if I showed what I got, but I need to take out the food to heat it up again anyway. Got a big bag. In the freezer, we've got 3 of the little Dairy Queen cupcakes, so it's like a mini, it's a cupcake of the ice cream cakes basically, but so excited. We've got 1 6-piece and 1 4-piece of the chicken tender meal. Those are the most dinky ass tenders I have literally seen in my entire life. What do you mean? That's not a tender. That's a nugget. Oh my god. I got 2 and I was like, yeah, we'll have extra for Seren to eat too. Okay, well this is a 6-piece, but it's like 12 mini pieces. So this one must be the 4-piece, but there's like 5. And then this one is a 6-piece, but there's like, let's see, 6, 10. There's 10. Okay, we'll just, whatever. We'll split those. But I do need to get out the air fryer.